Hey everybody, welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we are making Pastitsio. You are not going to want to miss this one. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I am your charming host, Chef John Politte. And if this is your first time watching, or you just want to learn how to make awesome food, or maybe even start your own cooking channel, then go ahead and do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right there, and then click on that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. All right, well, you clicked on this video to watch me make Pastitsio. So let's head into the kitchen, see what our ingredients are, and then start this cook. All right, our list of ingredients is going to be this ring pasta. I've got some ground beef in here, garlic, onion, petite diced tomatoes. Got some cinnamon back here, milk, our flour container, Parmesan cheese, and some eggs. So let's get in the kitchen and start cooking this up. All right, I've got the ground beef, the onions, and the garlic cooking in a saucepan while we have our pasta cooking over here. Now, when the ground beef is done, I'm going to add the cinnamon and the diced tomatoes and let that cook down further before we add our cooked pasta. Okay, I am essentially making a version of this Pastitsio out of about 20 different recipes. It's not the authentic version of how to do it by any means, but it's only food interpretation of how I've made this that I'm just sharing with you. I don't want a lot of comments of people attacking me because I'm not making this the authentic way that it was supposed to be made. If you do that, I'm just going to delete you anyway. I appreciate your comments, but I'm not going to listen to that after I've made this disclaimer. Okay, this is just an interpretation of how I am making it out of number of recipes. So thank you. All right, at this point, I'm going to add our can of diced tomatoes. Spread that in there. And then our cinnamon, we want to go about a half of a tablespoon. There we go. I'm just going to let this simmer for a while until our pasta is ready to go. It's about ready. I am going to drain this, and then we're going to throw that right in here and add our eggs. Essentially, Pastitsio is like a 4-act play. You cook your pasta, you cook your meat, you're going to add all the ingredients together, and then you're going to add the sauce that you make at the last, and then you bake it in the oven. So it's 4-act play, real simple, any way you do it. All right, well, I guess I lost that shot, but I stirred in the pasta, the cooked pasta that I rinsed and drained, and then I'm going to add a cup of Parmesan cheese and 3 eggs. And stir this really well before putting it into our shallow baking dish, and we move on to our next step, which is making the sauce. Now, adding that egg to that meat and the pasta mixture is going to help bind it together to create a nice base for that before we layer our sauce on there and throw it into the oven. All right, now basically, and this is going to be our sauce. It's just a 1/4 cup of butter and about 1/3 of a cup of flour that I'm going to just blend up. And we're going to add about 3 cups of milk to this. Make a nice sauce to pour over the top of what we just put into the pan right there. So let me finish this sauce up. Okay, I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of this wonderful chicken base that I've got. I have not added any salt to this at all, and I am using milk, not heavy cream, so the sodium level will be down. This is thickening up nice. I'm just going to continue to work this sauce until it's ready to go, and then we will top our lovely pasta and meat mixture with this and throw it into the oven. All right, I have added another half cup of Parmesan cheese to this. This is ready to be applied to our Pastitsio. I did add that chicken base to give it a little bit of heartiness and some flavor into this sauce so it just doesn't taste like milk and flour. So here we go. Try to do this with one hand. I'm just going to pour this right on here. I'm just going to let this sit for a minute and kind of go down into the whole pasta so it, you know, spreads in throughout all the layers of it. So when it cooks, it'll all cook together. But this sauce, and always make sure that when you put all your pasta and everything in there, you get a nice flat surface. So I'm just going to let this sit for a minute just to kind of work its way down to the bottom throughout the whole pan. And then we will toss it into the oven for about a half hour. Well, here it is. I just pulled it out of the oven. It still hasn't set the way I'd like it to, but that is not a big deal. I am going to let this set for a little bit, cool off, so we can cut a piece out of here. Then I'm going to plate it up, take some gorgeous pictures of it for social media, find some groovy music to put on the timeline, and then we're going to come back and give it a taste. Bite out of here so you can see how creamy this is and the layers. And like I said, you can use all kinds of different pastas for this. I have seen it made with spaghetti noodles as well, flat noodles, penne, rigatoni, all kinds. I just use the rings on this. So there's a shot of the bite I'm going to take. Let me switch out to the tripod to get a better shot of this wonderful bite we're going to take. All right, got the dish. Here is the bite. Some of that cream sauce on there too, the cheese. It absolutely smells delicious. That right there is a winner. You taste everything in there. The meat, of course, the cheese, the cream, that cinnamon does not overpower it or add any kind of weird flavor profile to it. It actually blends well with the other herbs and ingredients in there. This is a very good recipe, and this is also a nice alternative to doing a lasagna. Make sure you check this out. Thanks a lot for joining us. All right, well, I've got this recipe right down there in the description box, and there's also some other things I'd like you to check while you're down there. One, I've left 2 links down there for my e-commerce store where I sell my seasonings, spices, and herb blends. 2, if you're a YouTuber and you are a creator, then you need to check that TubeBuddy link. Go ahead and hit that. That will give you the views and the subscribers that you need to make your show a success. And then 3, all my affiliate links for all my equipment that I use are down there as well. They are affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of a cut every time somebody buys something that I recommend. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so yet. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Leave us a comment down below. And then make sure you share this video and this channel with everybody you know. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food. Take care. Bye-bye.